Chiefs and Chargers, I think the biggest takeaway, Stephania, unfortunately, has to start with you, as we saw Rashee Rice get carted off in this one, and it seems pretty significant.
Yeah, I mean, the headline is that according to Adam Schefter, the Chiefs fear that he has a torn ACL, and he's obviously undergoing more testing today.
Just sucks.
But here's the thing. If you watched it, you knew it was not good at the time that it happened. There was a pick, Patrick Mahomes for an interception. Rashee Rice trying to chase down the defender, makes this great swipe to dislodge the ball, and in the process gets caught. Patrick Mahomes is falling, whatever you want to say, people describing it differently, but essentially Patrick Mahomes' body collides with Rashee Rice's planted right foot and takes out his knee. It hyperextends, meaning it goes further back than what is normally allowed. And, you know, the thing about the knee is it's only meant to bend one direction, so you don't have a lot of play. When you go into extension, it's like it's locked, and if your foot's on the ground, there's nowhere for that energy to go but through the knee. And so you could see that that was significant. He goes off. I saw him talking with the team doctor, and you know, a lot of conversation. Then ultimately, he gets carted back to the locker room. What I will say, I've said this before: when there is an ACL injury, it's a very sensitive test that they do manually. You know, they have a really strong idea that is what happened. So if that information is being put forward, that's very likely the case. The imaging is done to clarify the extent of the injury and any other associated tissue damage. Every so often, you get a surprise. But even Andy Reid, very somber, talking about Rashee Rice afterwards, saying he just really, felt for him because he was been such a part of what they do, and they hope for the best. But it's not looking great, unfortunately, for him.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's a top 5 wide receiver done for the season.
Yeah.
Top 5. Like, that's what we're talking about. If you started a draft right now, Malik Neighbors, Justin Jefferson, these are the kind of names that you're talking about ahead of him, right? I mean, given the uncertainty with Tua, is Tyreek Hill going ahead of him? Probably not.
Nope.
Amon-Ra, maybe, right? Like, those are the kind of players that you're talking about. We're talking about maybe at worst, top 8 wide receiver done for the year.